What's up, guys? I'm back with another reaction video. Today I'm going to do another video of Cypher Never Let Batman Catch You Committing a Crime video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Talk! Don't make me crack your skull and look for the answers inside.
Batman be ruthless, bro. Batman be ruthless.
So a few weeks ago, I was on this channel telling you guys about the atrocities of Superman. And to my shock, that video did really well. However, there is a character in the same universe as Superman who I would say is 50 times worse. Now, Batman is definitely the worst superhero you could ever encounter. If I was ever in a city where the Batman operated, I wouldn't even do so much as lie under his protection. If Batman, for whatever reason, has a vendetta against you, brother, you better turn your life to Christ. It doesn't matter what you do on these streets, Batman's gonna have you looking like a damn roach. You crossed the street and the stoplight wasn't on, nigga, he's bodying you. You forgot to pay for an item in the Walmart self-checkout, nigga, he's bodying you. If you go as much as a mile over the speed limit, I ain't gonna lie, dog, say goodbye to your spine. Even though he will be putting belt to add on you for petty crimes, he only unleashes this violence on criminals, which to some of you should be a good thing. So why do I have a problem with it? Because you're black. Who said that? The reason why it bothers me is because this nigga Batman is a clout chaser. If you have no motion in the streets, he gonna have you looking like Kai Cenat's teeth, anything but straight. But to the people who actually deserve punishment, he lets them by easy because they got a known reputation. Just to show you actually deserve
what is that
punishment.
drawing? What was that, bro? What was that? Oh my god. What was that drawing?
He lets them by easy because they got a known reputation. Just to show y'all Batman's favoritism, in the 2022 movie, he was beating the dog piss out of these niggas to get to the Penguin. Literally putting these folk on t-shirts, but once he got to the Penguin, these niggas just had a civil talk. Hell, he even put them onto a bad bitch.
That's so true, bro. He did beat up like everybody.
Makes no sense to me. You did all of this carnage just to talk to somebody, the worst nigga in the building you just wanted to talk with, and
he pissed me off in the Penguin show. Oh my god, what he did to my homie at the end of that, after everything, crazy.
off scot-free while Gerald over here from across the street just working to support his family gets domed for up and pole, and he only upped the Glock after seeing Batman about to swing on his homeboy like this. And yet all the Penguin gets is his car flipped and he gets yelled at for a few seconds. Again, the worst person in the room. And if you think I'm lying, watch this. Let's go into Arkham Batman. This is a game where he will eloquently dispatch the Joker's schemes with no harm done to his body. And yet in the same game, he's doing regular niggas like this.
Get in there.
Like I'm telling you, this Batman got clout favoritism. He will treat his boyfriend Joker with such respect, despite this being his crimes list.
Kidnapping, torture, extortion, racketeering.
This list goes on for 2 more minutes, by the way, and when Batman has to give him his pain, he instead says this.
Want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
The Joker is getting lines like this from the Batman, yet regular thugs is getting this.
Kill him.
When you shop in the Jewel Osco app, you can count on us to choose fresh produce, guaranteed.
This nigga is crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Lock that nigga up too. Y'all really think his now talk shtick is a game? Be up on Twitter like, not even Batman can get this information out of me. Nigga, yes he can. Because he starts it off by threatening you in ways that'll make Hannah Baker wanna live.
Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body.
Again, he'll say this to a thug and then do nothing to the Joker. And I mean that for real. He's an actual psychopath because this thug starts singing like he Mariah Carey. Snitching all the info like they fed him straight 6'9". Even though Batman got what he wanted, he still does this.
If you're lying, I'll break the other one.
This nigga is crazy.
Yeah, he's
That sound like that
legitimately a threat
hurt.
to mankind, and just to let y'all know, it gets worse.
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
Now, you would think he said this line to a pretty well-accomplished thug. Now, it may not be a S-tier caliber criminal, but maybe someone of the tier of Tombstone, or even another high-level sidekick to the villain. You want to know who he did this to? Nigga, who the f are you? Like, bro, he really just be beating niggas for fun. Look
Yeah, who
at
is
him.
that guy?
I can find a nigga who looked
Who
like
is
this in
that
New York
guy?
in 2 minutes.
But they say, who the fuck is this guy?
And this right here is Ricky Loose Lips LeBlanc. Even if you read every Batman comic in the world, I know you're looking at this like, who? Nigga, exactly. I wouldn't even consider him an E-lister. And the only crimes that he committed on his own Wikipedia page was that he was nothing more than a common criminal that deserves to be behind bars. In the actions he committed, snitch information to Cobblepot. No, I'm not joking. That's literally it. So you really said this to a nigga, and also threw him off a roof. And Batman didn't even do the regular thing of catching him before he fell off the roof. He really let him fall to his demise. And you really did all this damage for snitching, my nigga? We said snitches get stitches, not caskets. Nigga, what's wrong with you? And there's just so many Arkham thugs that get the worst possible treatment out of Batman, even though niggas like Bane are just walking around freely. And he doesn't even give them real punishments. He'll put them in jail knowing they'll get out.
No. You'll get out. Eventually.
You what?
Now, I can really keep showing
No,
these
I didn't
clips
know
of
he
these
said that.
interrogations
That's
or
crazy.
beatdowns for days. If your
Another
name
man
holds
played
no
this game
weight,
long
he
time
will look
ago,
at
and I
you
don't remember
dead
him
in
saying
the
that.
eyes and say,
Damn.
Lie to me if you're done eating solid food.
nah, this nigga
Wrong
the
with
devil,
him.
man.
That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. Nigga was the devil, man.
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
I'm telling you, unless your name got some clout, you never want to be near Arkham Batman. And now imagine if I was to tell you, it gets worse.
I hope you bulletproof for this about to hurt.
Oh!
And the thing about Batman, he really don't care who you are. You could put any genre of person in front of him or any age range like a Mr. Beast video, and I promise he'll still put hands on him.
Oh, are you here for some...
Hey, yo!
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this
chill,
nigga's
bro,
an actual threat.
chill.
In every
That's
verse alive, he
somebody's
is spreading
grandma.
this violence. In some of
Yo.
them, he will literally adopt a child for the sole purpose of helping him beat up some grown men. And sometimes these kids grow up to be even worse than him.
What that Dick Grayson?
Oh my god.
Hell no, man.
And if you're really tapped into the streets, you know the theory that Teen Titans Robin is just a grown version of the 04 one. And in that series, these two run a 2v30 against Gotham's entire rogues gallery and efficiently fades them all. Nah, the student learning to beat on niggas just like the master, I ain't gonna lie, he might be the GOAT. But Batman's violence is not just transferable to humans, even animals, like his dog. Yes, even he be wildin'. I'm gonna go over some of Batman's worst beatdowns in the Absolute series. If you see some of the atrocities he commits, there is no way he has a no-kill rule. I'm so sorry. Now, one of the main villains of the Absolute universe is Black Mask, and he runs a gang called the Party Animals. Now, this gang probably deserves all the atrocities that Batman does upon them. We all know Gotham City is one of the worst places to live in fiction, and these niggas somehow raised the murder rate to 700%. How do you cause a 700% economic turnaround in the murder rate in the same city where the Joker operates? I don't even know how that's even possible. And this same group, mind you, literally torched down a daycare and was getting geeked outside while 32 burned. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, nuke the whole generation. If it was up to me, the next time Gotham City sees light, it's from an atomic bomb. So as you can see, these are atrocious people. And Batman doing what he needs to do here, I ain't gonna lie, go crazy to him. And when one of the first goons runs up on him, he literally cuts the man's arm off and says, I hear they can reattach sometimes. There's a hospital 3 blocks south, or is it east? I can't really remember, but I'd run. Yeah, this nigga might be worse than the Punisher. I can't even hold you. And he starts going on a brutal tirade, clearing them all out in some of the most violent ways imaginable. And yet the comic still states there was not one dead body made that day.
Stop the cap.
I do not care how stupid I might look. You are not gonna convince me that Absolute Batman has a no-kill rule. Once he caught Black Mask, this man was beating his head in with bowling balls and literally stabbed right through his skull. You do not have to be a rocket scientist to know he is not living this, my nigga. Even if he does live this, he's gonna be stimming like an Osama Sun fan. You literally gave him a fate worse than death. I just watched Flashpoint on stream recently, and Thomas Wayne is somebody I never want to encounter. Number one, this nigga's first scene is him trying to commit murder on a little girl, mind you. And near the end of the movie, when the world's up in flames, he says this.
Enjoy the things you love with the time we have left. There's
Another ad. Sorry about this, guys.
bound to be looting in Gotham by now. I don't want to miss that.
This nigga is crazy.
Yeah, this nigga's dead at Evil Goku. He literally enjoys beating these people to a pulp. Look at his smile. There is nothing in the world right now for you to be smiling like this. Now, I would say in totality, the live-action Batmans are not as bad, but there is one particular one that be wildin'.
Oh my God.
Snyder's Batman be moving like the literal Grim Reaper out on them Gotham streets, and I am not over-exaggerating. Snyder's Batman genuinely needs to be behind bars. He uses his Batmobile like a grade A military weapon on all these niggas. I swear he got like 20 bodies with it. He be moving like them annoying kids in Fortnite. And in that warehouse fight that I really want to cover one day, he was really out there wilding because he really strung someone up by their leg and domed it into another thug. Yeah, he did kick the out that nigga. I promise you, he has never done that move in his life. He was out there just trying shit. Michael Keaton's Batman is not that brutal. He just be killing niggas. Now, Christian Bale's Batman is one I actually do really like, simply because he actually does what I've been complaining about. He puts the same brutality on all of his opponents. His hands are really E for everyone. And a big moment I can show you is his interrogation with the Joker. And he really does the Joker bad here, despite the fact that he tries so hard to look tough.
You can't feel the next.
And nah, even despite Joker talking crazy, he still gives him that pain. Yeah, that definitely removed the last piece of intelligence inside his head. Out here talking like the child of a single mother. And the 2022 Batman film really takes his brutality into a new light. And we see it in the intro when he walks up on these thugs, footsteps sounding like a Dragon Ball villain. I still to this day don't know how Trunks got snuck. You really got backdoored by a nigga who sound like this when he walks? And he just demolishes Brody right here. Put him in a combo so vile his friends couldn't even watch. And once the Riddler goon says that he's vengeance, Batman realizes that his brutality is wrong and instead uses his image to inspire hope. And all this shows me is that even he knows that his brutality is wrong and that Red Hood was really spitting.
I'm talking about him. Just him. And doing it because he took me away from you.
Talk to this nigga! Talk to this nigga, man!
And the thing that pisses me off about Batman the most is that even if you have the strength to fight back, nigga, the plot won't even allow you to do so. Batman has possibly the worst plot armor I have ever seen in my entire life. It's like the writers are all in a circle jerk to try and make him this unbeatable demigod. Nigga, he's a human. And not just any human, he's Canadian. But the plot armor this man is able to get away with, it doesn't matter what level of threat you put in front of him, he will find a way to fight out of it. We all know about the prep time. Batman can just supposedly beat anybody as long as he does his homework beforehand. Niggas lucky Batman ain't black because he wouldn't even have been able to study. This nigga reading. My fault. But not only is Batman's prep time some of the most plot armor BS ever known to freaking mankind. Like, he's doing no one should even be capable of doing. He fell from space and survived. And let me remind you, a human. That fall should have turned you flat like a shorty from Utah. Is this nigga serious? And this ain't even counting the comic where he was tanking hits from Wonder Woman while bruised up and with no suit. Like, bro, what the is this bullshit? What did I just see?
What did I just see?
One of the ones that is so ridiculous I could barely even get mad is the Tibetan monks.
Don't bother with the mind control grog. I'm blocking it with a technique I learned in Tibet.
Is this nigga serious?
Now, one thing I really want to know is who the fuck are these monks, bro? I don't know if this man Bruce trained under celestial gods or what. Because some of the shit this nigga pulls can't even be possible, bro.
Only, I'm not dead. I was buried alive and used an ancient Tibetan meditation technique to astral project out of my body.
One look and you had me pegged, huh? Just another cat lady, about to eat some cat food. But
like, I'm telling you, that nigga just made that shit up. And there's so much stuff that these Tibetan monks just allow him to do that shouldn't even be humanly possible.
Read my mind now.
You're thinking of a dog you owned as a boy.
Location of the Batcave.
I distinctly saw
a mental image I conjured up to block my real thoughts. Trick I picked up from some Tibetan monks.
Yeah, just hang up the jersey if you in Gotham, bro. It's so cooked. And in all the shows like Justice League, and sometimes even the animated series, he is just fighting niggas so out of his league. I was just talking about him versus Darkseid in that last video, but one thing I did not emphasize is this kick right here. Now, Darkseid is 8'9", pushing rod wave levels of weight. Now, I want you to look and tell me, how is a white man from a dystopian New York able to kick this nigga out of the frame? 6'4" and 220 pounds. Do the knowledge, nigga. That should not be possible. Now, if there was a series that fully captured every little thing that I'm talking about, it's Batman the Brave and the Bold. If I was able to rewatch this entire series before this video, I would have been able to get y'all so many clips. Because all the Batman BS that I hate, he does in this series to a Toon Force type of level. Beat on woman, he got it. Tibetan monk hacks, he got a load of them. And that plot armor's juicing him to 11. He is going through matchups he should never be capable of going against. Like, I'm sorry, dog, but how did all the Justice League get knocked out? And the only one left to run an ISO on Darkseid is this nigga. Nigga, that should not be possible. Again, this is a Darkseid that blocked all the Justice League with one hand. Yet Batman is able to weave and get a clean hit on his jaw. Your wrist should have broke like the nigga from Luke Cage. What are we talking about? Even in the first episode, he's fighting Blue Beetle villains that he shouldn't even be capable of fighting against. If you ever wanted to see Batman cheese, you gotta watch that goddamn show. But anyways, so wrap it up. F Batman, F DC, F the whole organization. I'm gone.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.